Hello viewers, welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. In this video, I have the Glock 17 Gen 5 T4E model 43 caliber training for engagement marker from Umarex. This Glock 17 Gen 5 marker is just one in a long line of T4E versions that is brought to us from Umarex. This particular model, of course, the Glock Gen 5, Glock 17 Gen 5, it is blowback. It has ambidextrous slide release. The only safety is the trigger safety. It has the drop-free magazine, which is powered by a single 12-gram CO2 cartridge. It holds 8 43 caliber balls. Paintballs, rubber balls, pretty much any round ball that is in 43 caliber. What else? It's a very nice marker replica. I have shot it before. Did a video a while back, but when I first got it. So what I want to do today is just test it outside. Current temperature is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. I haven't had it really outside to do any testing in the warmer temperatures. I think the last test that I did, I can't remember what the velocities were. It was way back, but I had these 43 caliber rubber balls. They're about 3/4 of a gram. Some I weighed, they were coming in at 0.74, 0.73, 0.725. So, right in that ballpark. My last video that I did with the HK VP9, I had one of these loaded into the magazine by mistake with the rubber steel balls. And I mentioned that they were 0.4 gram. However, the true weight is 0.72 gram. 3/4 of a gram roughly. So I refigured up what the energy was, because that one shot at 386 feet per second. I was like, that can't be a rubber steel ball. And I originally had the joules at 2.78 with a 0.4 gram rubber ball. However, if you up it to 0.74, it came in at 5.14 joule. So a little bit more energy with the rubber ball than I expected, just because I misspoke what the weight was. Anyhow, today we're going to try some more. We're going to try those. I'm also going to try, of course, the rubber steel balls. I have some aluminum balls. These are the heaviest at 1.85 grams, and then I also have the plastic or nylon home defense. I guess you call these riot balls, and they weigh in at a gram. These rubber steel, I got them at 1.63 grams. I'm also going to use a 12-gram CO2 cartridge. I'll try to use one for the entire testing. It's pretty warm out here, so hopefully I'll get quite a bit of, at least 4 magazines each. I'm only going to shoot, I'm only going to do 5 rounds of each. So that'd be 20 shots off of one CO2 cartridge. So I'll start with the heaviest, and then I'll work my way down to the lightest. Now this Glock 17 Gen 5 T4E has a claim velocity of up to 350 feet per second. Pretty sure I achieved that. I think that was with the rubber balls. The last time I went back and looked at the video, and I was using my X-radar chronograph, which reads up to 698 feet per second, and I think it was I think the first shot was 374 or 370s, 380s, and then down to the 360. So that was indoors at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 70, 72, something like that. Anyhow, again, I'm outside. It's going to be it's 82 at the moment. It's warming up quickly. I'm actually in the shade, so it's probably a lot warmer out in the sun. So I'm going to get this thing loaded up with some CO2, and we'll go get some velocity numbers. Alright, first up, the 1.85 gram aluminum balls in the Glock 17 Gen 5 T4E 43 caliber from Umarex. Outside temperature is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll be shooting just in that box. I got it in a bin. I got a good backstop, so my pool is safe. Using the X radar chronograph, I have 5 of the aluminum balls loaded up. Fresh CO2 cartridge just pierced, and my cat is coming, but he just stay there. All right, first shot. (294 feet per second). 298 feet per second. 302 feet per second. 292 feet per second. Might be the last one. 280 feet per second. I think that was the last one. That was the last one. So not too bad with the aluminum. I'm going to load up some of the rubber steel, and we'll try those next. Alright, next up, the rubber steel balls. These are 1.63 grams. I have another 5 loaded up. Same CO2 cartridge. It took me about 5 minutes to reload and reset, so. Alright. (300 feet per second). 294. 290. 284. 280. Might have been the last shot. That was the last shot. Next up, the 1 gram nylon balls. We load these up and we'll be right back. Next up, 1 gram nylon home defense blue riot balls, I guess. 1 gram. Another 5 loaded up, same CO2 cartridge. So this will be shot, this will make 15 shots. Alright. About another 10-minute warm up. Alright, first shot. .376. Not too loud for the backyard. 374. Almost sounds like a nail gun, which I heard somebody doing the other day across the street, so not too loud. 372, and it's not scaring the birds and my cats away, so it's pretty backyard friendly. 366. 358, drop it a bit. That might have been the last shot. Yep. Walk back. So, pretty good numbers with the nylon. Let me load up some rubber balls and we'll see how those do. As I said, backyard friendly. This guy don't see no mind at all. Oh, buddy. Alright, next up, .725 to .74 gram rubber balls. I mean, I weighed a bunch of them, and That's about the average I was getting, so we'll just say 0.73. I do have 5 of them loaded up, same CO2 cartridge, so those will be 20 shots off of one CO2 cartridge. Temperature has ticked up a bit. It's at 83 now. I am sitting in the shade. It's just it is very humid, very sticky. So, all right, let's see where these come in at. .394 feet per second, so that's pretty good. That was a little louder. Still kind of backyard friendly. I mean, it is only 43 caliber. I haven't even shot my HDR 68 at all. That's probably be too loud. And I mean, we have cool local police, but I mean, always check your local and state regulations, whatever your city regulations, regarding any type of discharging of any type of air guns or whatever. You know, some cities have different ordinances. .382 feet per second. .378 feet per second. .378 feet per second. So right about the same as the 1 gram nylon balls. .372 feet per second. That was the last shot. .372, lock back. So not too bad. Again, yeah, it's not too loud. I mean, our officers are pretty cool. They're the type that would probably want to come back into your yard or whatever and test them out themselves. They're all pretty cool. Anyhow, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'll be right back. All right, next up for fun, I want to try these 0.76 gram T4E paintballs. I've had them sitting in the freezer since earlier this morning. They've probably been in there about 4 hours, so they're pretty solid. I had them in the deep freeze, so they're pretty frozen. I just went ahead and loaded up 8 of them. I'm gonna get a couple velocities, and I'm just gonna hit them at those steel plates down there. I'm about 6 yards. I don't know how loud these will be, but some of my markers don't like them, like my VP9. They just wanted to burst inside. I did shoot them in this first when I first got it, and I first got those. Actually, this was my first T4E blowback pistol, and they shot pretty good in this. I had no problems with them, but as recommended by Captain DAR. Check out his channel. He has some pretty good stuff on there. He suggested freezing them, so hey, I went ahead and do that. So let's see how well a frozen paintball will mark a steel plate. I'm gonna get a few velocities as well. So all right, first shot. 382. 380, 374, 362. This will be what, 25 shots? 360, 346, dropping quite a bit, so I'm probably losing CO2. 340, it's probably the last shot. 360, 336 that was, and that was the last shot. Plus I have one in the chamber, but I don't think. Double check. Nope, we're empty. That is it. So those did pretty good. Nice thing about the steel plates is I can wipe that right off, and we'll be ready for another round of shooting. See, just wiped them off, and they're good as new. See, I was literally shooting right underneath this guy, underneath the deck, and he didn't even budge. So that's kind of proof as to how backyard friendly, and I guess you could say pet friendly, the Glock 17 Gen 5 T4E from Umarex is. So not too bad. Well, even though my Glock 17 Gen 5 T4E is backyard friendly. It was probably a little bit loud enough to wake up Mama Groundhog. So she's having some breakfast, eating some peanuts right now. She did have 4 babies, however she does have just one that kind of is with her now. I think the other 3 might have moved on, but yep, again, proof as to how backyard friendly these markers truly are. Well, there was some outdoor testing with the Glock 17 Gen 5 T4E from Umarex. This is a 43 caliber paintball marker or training marker that is brought to us from Umarex. It's CO2 powered. It is blowback. It's a pretty good replica. The blowback is it's a bit short, but you can feel it. It's there. Pretty good velocities with the aluminum. Pretty much with everything. I shot the frozen paintballs pretty good. Pretty nice little twang or ping or whatever on the steel plates there. Pretty good velocity numbers with those as well. I did have them in the freezer, so they weren't probably 100% frozen because they was only in there for about 4 hours. I guess, these paints are water based, so but it was definitely a lot harder than normal. But they shot pretty good again in this Glock 17 Gen 5. It's a great gun. A little pricey, but I did purchase it probably about 2 years ago now. But yeah, it's a good marker. I got 28 shots off the CO2 cartridge. I don't even know how much is left. Let's see. Open slowly. It started to drop there towards the end. Not a lot. You can hear it sizzle. I'll just let that drain out. I can't quite twist it down. Probably got a little pressure build up. I'll let that air out, but there's some left. Probably could have gotten another magazine or 2. Yeah, there it goes. There, I got it. It's starting to leak. There. Yeah, it wasn't very much left. That's all she wrote. Again, that was outside. 82, 83 degree Fahrenheit temperature, so performed pretty well outside. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.